Good morning and welcome to Blanco ISD's GT Parent Information Meeting. The state of Texas gives us guidance on several areas, including assessment, service and design, curriculum and instruction, professional development, gifted and talented identification and procedures, and GT nominations. Today, we will touch base on how these work in Blanco ISD. According to the state of Texas, a gifted and talented student means a child or youth who performs at or shows the potential for performing at a remarkably high level of accomplishment when compared to others of the same age or experience, exhibits high performance capability in an intellectual, creative, or artistic area, possesses an unusual capacity for leadership, or excels in a specific academic field. Assessment. The first section we will look at is assessment. The terms qualitative and quantitative are used in the Texas State Plan for the education of gifted and talented students. One guideline in the plan is that both qualitative and quantitative measures must be used to assess giftedness in the areas of intellectual ability and specific academic fields. Quantitative information uses numbers to describe, while qualitative information uses words to describe a student's strengths. The assessment tools used to determine if a kindergarten student is eligible for services are OLSAT, Naglieri, and the following qualitative measures: Good Enough Draw a Person Test, Renzulli Teacher Checklist, and the Williams Scale Parent Checklist. The criteria measures for students in grades 1 through 12 are Naglieri, ITBS Achievement Assessment, Williams Scale Parent Checklist, and the Renzulli Teacher Checklist. Our testing window is January 21st through January 30th. During the testing window, all nominated students from kindergarten through 12th grade are provided the online assessments as well as the parent and teacher checklists. Scores are then reviewed by the GT committee and decisions on program participations are made in early February 2019. Service and design. During this section, I will provide information on how we provide GT services to students in Blanco ISD. At our elementary level, we do our best to group a few GT students in grade level classes. This is an effective complement to the GT program. Genius Hour is a movement that allows students to explore their own passions and encourages creativity in the classroom. It provides students an opportunity to explore their passions and interests. Students control what they study, how they study, and what they produce. Differentiated instruction is also provided by the general ed teacher. The differentiated instruction are strategies teachers use to help aid and challenge gifted learners. All teachers at Blanco ISD have been trained on differentiated instruction as part of GT training. At our middle school level, advanced math provides middle school students to excel at a faster pace through 7th and 8th grade curriculum, allowing for Algebra 1 in the 8th grade. The Duke Talent Search identifies gifted students in 7th grade through their state assessment scores. Qualifying students will then be eligible to participate to take their ACT or SAT. Differentiated instruction is also provided through the general ed teacher. At our high school level, AP and pre-AP courses are offered throughout core content. Dual credit and dual enrollment, as well as differentiated instruction in the general ed classroom. Curriculum and instruction. Blanco Independent School District develops campus and district improvement plans to improve the services of the program and to be in compliance with the expectations of the state. As stated before, our teachers are trained to use differentiated instruction in the general ed classroom, and some of these strategies may include questioning strategies, tiered assignments, flexible skills grouping, learning centers, interest groups, independent study or projects, and acceleration. Depth and complexity. Apart from the 30-hour GT training, teachers attend an additional 6-hour training on depth and complexity. Instead of just moving through the curriculum at a faster pace, a teacher may want to incorporate depth and complexity. The depth and complexity provides an effective method for increasing the rigor, complexity, and overall thinking that occurs with students. Professional development. Again, all teachers at Blanco ISD receive their 30 hours of GT certification training. In addition, receive a 6 additional hour training every year. Aside from the teachers getting trained, all administrators and counselors who have authority for program decisions must have a minimum of 6 hours of professional development that addresses the nature and needs of gifted and talented students and program options for gifted and talented students, including pre-AP and AP overviews and activities. Gifted and talented identification procedures. At Blanco ISD, we use a simple 3-step process, which includes nomination, assessment and evaluation, and the meeting of a GT committee, and the selection of GT students who qualify. After the GT committee has met and discussed possible GT placement of students, parents of tested students will receive written notification in early February 2019. If you are interested in nominating your child, there are nomination forms available for you today, or you're more than welcome to click on this online nomination form, which will link you to our online form for you to fill out today. Important dates coming up. We will be receiving nomination forms from now until our referral deadline on December 14th, 2018. We will be testing students through January 31st through January 30th. The GT committee will then meet January 31st, and parent letters for students who qualify for the GT program will be sent out in early February 2019. If you'd like some additional information, I've included links to the state plan for GT students as well as our Blanco ISD GT website. If you have any questions about any of the areas discussed today, please leave a post-it on any of the posters throughout the room. Complete a nomination form if you are interested in nominating your child, and thank you so much for coming today.